Well, like I mentioned before the break, it's been a long time in the making, but tonight we're joined by a special guest to bring us all the latest news and upcoming events happening within the Apache Tribe of Oklahoma. So Chairman Durell Cooper, thank you so much for being with us today. I am so excited that you're here. And we have also the Apache Princess, Nevaeh Banderas. I got that. And we're going to talk with you also about what you're doing in your reign and that kind of thing. So, but first of all, I'm excited because you just told me that you are the youngest Apache chairman in history.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So how did that come about?
I started my journey at Haskell Indian Nations University. Went and got my bachelor's in business administration. I worked for the tribe for a couple years, worked for the casino in 2017, 2016. And then decided to run for Secretary Treasurer. So after that, got elected as Secretary Treasurer in 2018, and then in 2020, I ran for Chairman. So I am on my third term as Chairman now.
Wow, wow. And also, at one point, you were the youngest chairman, native chairman in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I think there's one more from the Pasquinta tribe. I think he might be 30 years old. So, yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. I'm so excited. Now, how large is the Apache tribe?
We are 3,106 tribal members.
Based where?
In Anadarko, Oklahoma.
Okay, all right then. And it's been just so hard getting you here, but I know you've been busy with all the things that are going on.
Oh, yeah.
The elections, of course, was not that long ago.
Yeah, it was actually March 16th.
Yeah. Were you surprised that you won again?
I think all the hard work and everything I've done to that point, it's starting to show. We have 2-year terms, so it's kind of hard to do stuff in 2 years. So most of it is that just getting your feet wet for the first 2 years. But luckily, I got reelected in 2020 as chairman. So a lot of the projects that we've started then, we've been able to continue, and then we have one of the major projects that's finally seeing the end of the tunnel, and that's the Lone Star Casino.
Yes,
so
the Lone Star Casino. That's going to be in, I think, Duval?
Yeah, Duval, Oklahoma.
Okay, then I think we have video or pictures of it. And why did you get into this? Was that an important thing to do?
The Lone Star Casino?
Yes.
Definitely to create revenue for the different types of social service programs that the tribes offer, education, social services, transportation, and then also getting creative with it through with the revenue on new ways of economic development as well for the tribe, so that all of it can benefit and improve the quality of life for our tribal members. All
right then. Now this is a 20-year project, right?
Yeah, it started over 20 years ago. Tribal members, it's been brought up at General Council, then they've always heard about it, year after year. And then through all those, the past tribal leaders and their, endeavors on trying to get this property done, it was under, my administration that it's seen that. But like I always say, I myself and my administration for the past two terms, we couldn't have did it unless those past tribal leaders knew what the hurdles were to get to this point.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, you've just had another election, and that's for the princess. 2 weeks you've been the princess. So what does this mean to you?
It means a lot to me to serve my tribe and represent my people and my family and myself.
Now, you're not the first princess in your family.
We had 6 other family members.
Wow. So what are the categories? How does someone even get to run for this?
Well, you have to be 15 years or older, 15 to 21, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can't be married, you can't have no other significant other or children.
How long are you the princess?
Until next March, so a full year.
Okay then. All right. So of all the things, so much to talk about, and our time is just going by so quickly, but you have the Kiowa Apache Blackfoot Society powwow coming up.
Yeah, that's part of the Rattlesnake. So they asked that organization to partake in at the Apache Comanche Community Building down there in Apache, Oklahoma, and that's like a ceremonial event for our tribe that we do.
All
that's
right.
directly related to us.
Okay. Now, in our last question, the Lawton City officials are set to receive a report by a third-party group soon about possible environmental impact of Westwin and possibly, you know, the cobalt factory and how that's going to impact the natives. We've heard from others about this, but do you have anything you want to weigh in on this?
Yeah, we had a sit down with the CEOs of Westwin, and that's one thing that I always get reminded as chairman is that we speak up for the people that don't have a voice in the Native American community, or they want their voice to be strengthened. And our take on it as the Apache Tribe, and speaking for the Apache Tribe, is that we're still against this property or for this project because just there's so many unknowns that how it's going to affect mainly our Native people, but then also the farmers and ranchers. The mining plant directly polluting, these waterways that are, because Southwest Oklahoma, everybody's farmers and ranchers here. So it could possibly affect that as well, the food sources and the water sources.
So what are you proposing to do, or what do you hope?
To definitely object to it. I know it's a sensitive topic, both politically and for the city governments
Yes.
and stuff, but that's just the Apache Tribe's take on it as well.
Okay.
We're gonna keep on fighting for our tribal members and the other the Native American community here in Southwest Oklahoma.
All right. Thank you so much, both of you, for being with me.